Have you ever noticed how much more carefully we need to think about what we eat as we get older? It seems like our bodies start to react differently to foods that we used to love without a second thought. Maybe you've experienced moments where you felt your legs were weaker than usual, or it took longer to get up after sitting for a while. These small signs can sometimes be clues that your body isn't getting the nutrients it needs. But what if I told you that certain fruits, which many of us believe are healthy, might actually be doing more harm than good when it comes to your leg strength? In today's video, we're going to talk about 7 common fruits that might be doing just that. If you're over 60, this video is especially important because it's all about making sure you're eating the right foods to maintain your leg strength and keep your body feeling its best. We all want to be able to walk, move, and stay active as long as possible. So let's take a closer look at some fruits that could be sneaky culprits behind weakened legs. I'm not here to tell you to stop eating fruit altogether. No way. Fruits are packed with vitamins and nutrients that are essential for our health. But there are certain fruits that, when eaten too often, could impact our leg muscles, making them feel weaker and more fatigued. So let's start with the first one, and trust me, you might be surprised. The first fruit on our list is one that many of us enjoy in smoothies, desserts, or even as a refreshing snack: bananas. Now, bananas are often seen as the go-to fruit for an energy boost. They're full of potassium, which helps to keep our heart healthy and muscles functioning well. But here's the catch: bananas also contain high levels of sugar, especially if they're really ripe. Too much sugar, especially as we get older, can cause spikes in our blood sugar levels, leading to inflammation. Inflammation in the body can affect muscle function, including the muscles in your legs. Over time, this could contribute to the feeling of weakness or discomfort when standing or walking. Now, don't get me wrong, bananas can be a great source of quick energy when you need it. But eating too many or relying on them for energy every day might not be the best choice for your legs. Instead of a banana as a regular snack, consider switching it up with other fruits that have less sugar but still offer great health benefits like berries or apples. These fruits can give you that sweet taste you crave without the extra sugar that might cause issues down the road. Moving on to our next fruit, and this one might be a little surprising: oranges. Oranges are packed with vitamin C, which is wonderful for your immune system and skin. However, the acidity in oranges can be tough on your body in other ways, especially when it comes to your legs. Acidic fruits like oranges can contribute to joint discomfort and inflammation. If you suffer from arthritis or have ever felt stiffness in your legs, the acid in oranges might be exacerbating those issues. I'm not saying you have to eliminate oranges from your diet completely, but if you're experiencing frequent joint pain or leg weakness, it might be worth reducing the amount of citrus fruits you consume. You could switch to milder fruits like melons or pears, which are less acidic and easier on your joints while still being hydrating and delicious. Now that we've covered bananas and oranges, let's move on to another common fruit that's often thought of as a healthy snack: grapes. Grapes are delicious and packed with antioxidants, which are great for your overall health. But just like bananas, grapes have a high sugar content, and eating them in large quantities could have similar effects on your blood sugar levels. When your blood sugar spikes and then drops, you might feel that familiar fatigue or weakness in your legs. Over time, this could lead to muscle discomfort or reduced strength. Instead of grapes, why not try switching to some fruits that are lower in sugar, such as strawberries or kiwi? These fruits still provide essential nutrients and antioxidants, but with a much lower sugar load, helping you maintain more consistent energy levels throughout the day. We've talked about bananas, oranges, and grapes, but now let's take a look at one more fruit that might be contributing to leg weakness without you even realizing it: dried fruit. Dried fruit is often seen as a healthy snack, but the drying process concentrates the sugars in the fruit, making them much higher in sugar than their fresh counterparts. This can cause the same issues we've already discussed, like blood sugar spikes and inflammation, both of which can affect your legs. If you love dried fruit, try eating it in moderation and always be mindful of the portion size. Or, better yet, replace dried fruits with fresh alternatives that are just as satisfying, like fresh figs or fresh apricots. These options are lower in sugar and still provide plenty of fiber and nutrients to support your overall health. As we move forward, think about these changes not as restrictions, but as small shifts towards better long-term health. Small changes can make a big difference, and we'll continue exploring more ways to improve your leg strength and overall well-being. So, now that we've discussed the first few fruits, bananas, oranges, grapes, and dried fruit, let's keep this conversation going as we dive into more of the fruits that could be having an impact on your legs. Stay tuned.
Now that we've covered some of the fruits you might want to consider cutting back on, let's move on to the next group. These next fruits may surprise you, but when you understand how they affect your body, you'll see why it's important to be mindful of them. Let's start with the next fruit, pineapple. Pineapple is known for its sweetness and tropical flair, and it's often praised for its digestive benefits because it contains an enzyme called bromelain. Bromelain can help with digestion and reduce inflammation, so on the surface, pineapple seems like a great choice. But here's the thing, pineapple is also highly acidic. If you've ever noticed that your teeth feel sensitive after eating pineapple, or if it leaves a burning sensation in your mouth, you're not alone. That acidity can sometimes cause irritation in the stomach and joints, including the muscles in your legs. If you have any kind of acid reflux or joint issues like arthritis, pineapple might be contributing to inflammation in your body. Over time, that inflammation can make your legs feel weaker, especially if you're already prone to joint stiffness. If you enjoy pineapple, try to eat it in moderation and consider pairing it with foods that can help balance out the acidity, such as some yogurt or a handful of nuts. Or, if you're looking for something that's still refreshing but less acidic, try switching to a fruit like watermelon or papaya. These fruits are hydrating and gentler on your stomach and joints. Next on our list is a fruit that you may have heard is healthy, but might actually be working against you when it comes to maintaining leg strength: the humble apple. Apples are packed with fiber and vitamin C, making them a popular choice for a snack. But here's a little secret. Apples can also have a high glycemic index, especially when eaten in large amounts or without the skin. The glycemic index measures how quickly a food raises your blood sugar levels, and higher spikes can lead to increased inflammation, which can impact your muscles and joints. While apples can certainly be part of a healthy diet, eating too many of them could potentially lead to a slower recovery in your legs after physical activity or cause discomfort over time. To avoid this, try swapping apples for fruits with a lower glycemic index, like pears or berries, which can provide the same satisfying crunch and sweetness without the blood sugar spikes. Now let's talk about a fruit that many of us don't always think about when we're looking for a healthy snack: mangoes. Mangoes are tropical, juicy, and full of vitamin C, but they also come with a hefty dose of sugar. In fact, mangoes are one of the highest sugar fruits you can eat. The sugars in mangoes can have the similar effect to what we've seen with bananas and grapes. They cause blood sugar levels to spike and then drop, leading to that familiar, tired, weak feeling in your legs. If you love mangoes, that's completely okay, but try to enjoy them in moderation. Instead, consider mixing up your fruit choices with lower sugar options, like papayas or peaches. These fruits still have a delicious sweetness, but are much kinder to your blood sugar levels and your leg strength. Finally, we come to a fruit that may be the most surprising of all: cherries. Cherries are often touted for their anti-inflammatory properties because of the antioxidants they contain, and they can be a great addition to your diet in moderation. However, cherries are also rich in natural sugars, and just like the other high-sugar fruits we've discussed, they can cause blood sugar fluctuations that might lead to muscle fatigue, especially in your legs. While cherries can be a great snack on occasion, it's important not to rely on them as your primary fruit source. Instead, try balancing them out with fruits that are lower in sugar but still give you those antioxidant benefits, like blueberries or cranberries. These fruits can help keep your legs strong and supported, without the blood sugar roller coaster that cherries can sometimes bring. Now that we've covered these last few fruits, pineapple, apples, mangoes, and cherries, it's clear that while fruits can be an important part of your diet, not all fruits are created equal when it comes to supporting leg strength. The good news is you don't have to cut these fruits out entirely. The key is moderation and balance. By being mindful of the sugar content in certain fruits and mixing them up with those that are lower in sugar and gentler on your joints, you'll be giving your legs the best chance to stay strong and healthy. So now that we've covered all the fruits that might be affecting your legs in a negative way, let's talk about what you can do to make sure you're eating the right foods that will support your muscle strength and keep your legs feeling great. Remember, these small changes don't have to be drastic. It's all about making better choices and finding balance. With just a few simple swaps and a little mindfulness about what you're eating, you can boost your leg strength and feel better every day. As we wrap up today's conversation, I hope you've gained some valuable insights into which fruits could be affecting your legs and how you can make small changes that make a big difference. Remember, your health is a journey, and each step you take toward better choices counts. Keep it up and take care of your body, because it's the only one you've got.
So now that we've covered all the fruits that might be affecting your legs in a negative way, let's talk about what you can do to make sure you're eating the right foods that will support your muscle strength and keep your legs feeling great. Remember, these small changes don't have to be drastic. It's all about making better choices and finding balance. With just a few simple swaps and a little mindfulness about what you're eating, you can boost your leg strength and feel better every day. As we wrap up today's conversation, I hope you've gained some valuable insights into which fruits could be affecting your legs and how you can make small changes that make a big difference. Remember, your health is a journey, and each step you take toward better choices counts. Keep it up and take care of your body, because it's the only one you've got. Now that we've discussed the fruits that might be causing trouble for your leg strength, it's time to shift our focus to how you can take charge of your health moving forward. We've gone through some fruits to watch out for, but now we're going to explore the kinds of foods that will actually support your leg muscles, promote healthy circulation, and help you feel stronger, more energized, and ready to take on the day. First, let's talk about the importance of protein. Protein is essential for muscle repair and growth. And as we get older, we may not absorb it as efficiently as we once did. Your muscles need protein to stay strong, and this includes the muscles in your legs. Without enough protein, you might notice that your legs feel weaker or tire more quickly when you're walking or standing. So what should you eat to ensure you're getting enough protein? Lean meats like chicken or turkey, fish such as salmon or mackerel, and plant-based sources like lentils, beans, and tofu are all excellent choices. You can even enjoy a handful of nuts or seeds as a protein-packed snack. One thing to keep in mind is that it's better to consume protein spread throughout the day rather than all at once. This helps your body absorb it more efficiently and ensures your muscles stay nourished all day long. Now, another important element to focus on is healthy fats. You might be thinking, wait, fats? Aren't fats bad? The answer is, not all fats are bad. In fact, healthy fats are vital for muscle function, joint health, and even brain health. When it comes to supporting your leg strength, fats like omega-3s are especially beneficial. Omega-3 fatty acids help reduce inflammation, which, as we've seen, can affect your muscles and joints. They also support blood circulation, which is key for maintaining strong, energized legs. Foods rich in omega-3s include fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines, as well as nuts, seeds, and plant oils like flaxseed oil and olive oil. Adding these foods to your diet can help reduce the inflammation that might be affecting your leg strength, while also providing you with long-lasting energy. Now, we can't talk about leg strength without mentioning calcium and vitamin D. Calcium is essential for healthy bones, and strong bones are the foundation of strong legs. As we age, our bones can become more fragile, and calcium helps to strengthen them. But here's the thing, calcium doesn't work alone. It needs vitamin D to help your body absorb it properly. So where can you get calcium and vitamin D? Dairy products like milk, yogurt, and cheese are rich in calcium. But if you're lactose intolerant or prefer non-dairy options, there are plenty of plant-based sources available like fortified almond milk, tofu, and leafy green vegetables like kale and broccoli. For vitamin D, you can find it in foods like fatty fish, eggs, and fortified cereals. But one of the best ways to get vitamin D is through sunlight. Just a little time outside each day can give your body the boost it needs to produce vitamin D naturally. When you combine calcium and vitamin D in your diet, you're not just supporting your bones, you're also supporting your muscles. Strong bones mean better muscle function, so you'll find that your legs feel sturdier and more capable. Let's not forget the power of hydration. We all know that staying hydrated is crucial for our overall health, but did you know that hydration also plays a huge role in muscle strength? When your body is dehydrated, your muscles can become fatigued more quickly, making it harder to move around comfortably. So make sure you're drinking plenty of water throughout the day. In addition to water, herbal teas and fruits like cucumbers and watermelon, which are high in water content, can help keep you hydrated.
Proper hydration supports muscle function by helping to maintain the balance of electrolytes in your body. These electrolytes are vital for muscle contractions, so when you're properly hydrated, your muscles can perform at their best. Whether you're walking, gardening, or simply standing up from a chair, staying hydrated will help your legs feel more energized and less fatigued. And lastly, let's talk about the importance of fiber. Fiber is essential for your digestive health, and it can also play a role in maintaining a healthy weight, which in turn supports your leg strength. When you maintain a healthy weight, there's less strain on your joints and muscles, including those in your legs. Eating enough fiber helps prevent constipation, supports your metabolism, and keeps your digestive system running smoothly. Good sources of fiber include whole grains, fruits, vegetables, and legumes. Foods like oats, brown rice, lentils, beans, and apples are all high in fiber. Including these fiber-rich foods in your diet will not only improve your digestion, but also help keep your weight in check, ensuring that you don't put unnecessary strain on your leg muscles. By now, you might be feeling more confident about the kinds of foods that can support your leg strength and overall health. Remember, small, consistent changes in your diet can make a big difference. You don't have to overhaul everything at once. Just start by incorporating more of these leg-strengthening foods into your meals. It's also important to stay active and keep moving, even if it's just a little bit every day. Gentle exercises like walking, stretching, or even yoga can help keep your muscles strong and prevent stiffness in your legs. The more you move, the more you'll help your muscles retain their strength and flexibility. As you continue making these changes, keep in mind that it's about progress, not perfection. Your health is a journey, and every small step you take brings you closer to feeling your best. So let's keep nourishing our bodies with the right foods, staying active, and prioritizing our leg strength. With the right approach, you can keep your legs strong and healthy for years to come. Now that we've explored the foods that can truly support your leg strength, I hope you feel empowered to make healthier choices and take charge of your well-being. Your legs are your foundation, and by giving them the right nutrition, you're ensuring they stay strong and ready to carry you through life's many adventures. Keep it up, and remember, small changes add up to big results.